It's the 2K Sport.
Everybody, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Toronto Raptors playing against the Spurs in San Antonio. It's been exactly the kind of start to the season. Can't ask for much more than that. To win a Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP.
Multiple positions. His length can ball the point guards. His strength and size can ball the power forwards. I mean, this guy does it all. He can ball hawk.
It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs, San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. Some doubts forming early for these guys. They've gone 0-4 to start the season. They need a win, fellas.
This is certainly not the way this team wanted to start the season, Kevin. I mean, they just haven't been able to get anything positive done. No positive momentum, lacking in confidence, and as a result, they're struggling.
But, you know, I actually like some of the things I've seen from this team here in the early going. I know the results haven't been there for them yet, but there are things they're doing well, and I don't think it'll be too long until the wins start to come.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Toronto right now, DeBusschere is out there at Noah, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Etuan Moore, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Clock at 2, Dumars, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Dumars got the first points up on the board for the Spurs. Outside Westbrook. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Leonard attacking. It's Dumars on the wing. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Great defense that time from Noah.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Over to the left wing. Here's Westbrook. And that one is hammered home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here is DeBusschere, and a wide-open look for James. And again, LeBron missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Westbrook against Abdul Rauf. Westbrook kicks to DeBusschere. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Nice work there coming off the screen.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Dumars misses.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Westbrook drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 6 points. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Leonard gets it to go.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Here's the screen. Moore outside. He kicks to DeBusschere. And another basket for Toronto. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Cleveland.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
San Antonio with the ball. After LeBron James's miss, Abdul Rauf gets to Gasol. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now Westbrook, 6 points for him. James right side. Clock at 6. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by DeBusschere. And it's 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Noah. Fast break Toronto. Westbrook's got the ball. Wide open. Westbrook missing again. Spurs trail by 4. Feeds to Dumars. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Shot from 16. A second chance effort. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Noah. Moore passes to Westbrook. Noah with a screen on Abdul Rauf. The pass to DeBusschere. Here's Noah, and it's denied. Abdul Rauf against James. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
From distance, that was an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop as you're going to see.
And he put the ball on the money. Of course, when you've got that kind of athletic ability, a little bit more margin for error. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The Spurs making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. There's the pick. Westbrook dishes to Noah. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Noah. He's off on the second. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Kings.
Yeah, and that was a solid effort on their part. Pretty much what we would have expected, and everything seemed to go according to plan.
That's one they've really got to feel good about. I mean, it was a performance where they showed just how complete they can be at times.
Now Westbrook. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. There's the dish to LeBron. Here's Lowry. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
A different look now for San Antonio. Williams comes in for Porzingis, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Abdul Rauf. The Raptors also with a sub. Evans, he's checked in for DeBusschere. Now here's Williams. On the wing, Dumars from outside the arc. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Raptors leading by 6. Left side, Westbrook. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. They set the pick. Lowry up top. He's covered by Leonard. And good on the basket. Book it.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
Zeller is checked in for Leonard. And the Raptors also making a change. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Russell Westbrook. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Spurs trail by 8. Dishes it to Randall. Outside Williams. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And that's Evans penetrating. Fires from 14. Second chance shot. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Porter's checked in for LeBron. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Williams. Picked by Zeller. It's Williams with the drive. Noah. Great defense that time from Noah. The Raptors shooting pretty efficiently out there. It isn't 48% in the first quarter. Evans kicks to Lowry. Noah the screen. Lowry passes to Porter. Lowry a screen on Randall. Off the screen. And it's Evans missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Zeller. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams dishes to Dumars. There's the 3. That's good from Williams on the assist by Dumars.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Raptors leading by 6. Outside Lowry. with some arc. San Antonio with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. And they often don't get a chance to feel that way.
Now here is Lowry. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Lowry kicks to Porter. Noah the screen. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. That doesn't go either for Evans.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Picked by Randle. Outside Dumars. Picked by Zeller. Passes it to Randle. No one near him. And it comes off the front of the rim. Raptors with the lead. Outside Lowry. Kicks to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Randle. He dishes it to Williams. Randle with a screen for Williams. Three-pointer. No luck. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Evans kicks to Carter Williams. Evans setting the pick for Noah. To the wing right side. Lowry drives in.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Raptors have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Hill's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Hill. Tries to save it. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors. They're up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened in NBA history. Pau talked about the joy of sharing the NBA stage with his brother Mark. Well, their story has been like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become 2 of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Russell Westbrook out there with Etuan Moore. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's DeBusschere. And it's Evans in at the small forward position. So it's the Spurs now. The Raptors knocking down the tray. The putback, and then Gasol with the jam.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
Yeah, that's what we call a potent 1-2 punch.
Now here's Moore. Evans kicks to Westbrook. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Hill.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Leonard against James. Outside Leonard. Out left to the wing. Pass to Abdul Rauf. From deep three-point range. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Toronto leading by 5. With the teardrop, and it's laid in by Evans. Evans has got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And that one's good. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Evans against Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Leonard against Evans. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Hill against Westbrook. Gasol dishes to Hill. Here's Abdul Rauf. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Dumars. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
There's the feed to Gasol.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 9th in fast break points, 10th in opponent field goal percentage, and they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
You know, the fans love their up-tempo attack, though, and they love to get out in transition. So those quick-hitting baskets really gave their offense, I thought, a boost.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Westbrook, here we go.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Westbrook against Abdul Rauf. The pass to Porzingis. Left side, Leonard. The 15-footer. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Moore outside, fires the three, and again Toronto with the triple.
Right now they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Now here's Dumars. Left side Gasol. Rebound by the Raptors. DeBuscher's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Westbrook with a wide open look and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Dumars against Moore. Dumars the pass to Leonard. Drilled from 11 feet out. Leonard's got 9 points. Raptors leading by 13. Outside Westbrook. Here's DeBuscher. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In the third spot, the Spurs.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Spurs trail by 15. Gasol a screen. Leonard the pass to Abdul Rauf. Back to Leonard. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Shot clock at 6. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Westbrook kicks to Moore. It's James atop the key. Outside Westbrook. Tries from 16. And the shot no good, a bit short. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Abdul Rauf. Right side, Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Evans. Leonard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, how about 22 points per, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Julius Randle's checked in for Gasol. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Abdul Rauf. DeBuscher with the screen. James kicks it to Noah. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up. The Raptors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That's good from Noah. And some changes here for the Raptors. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for DeBusschere. And it's Lowry in for Moore. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 14. Outside Leonard. From 15 feet away, another miss by Leonard. Toronto's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's LeBron with the drive.
Spurs foul call. That's his second personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And that one misses. Zeller is checked in for the Spurs. The Raptors also with a sub. Carter Williams is checked in. And he's good on the second. The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And so Zeller nails both of them.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Dumars with it.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Lowry kicks to Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Randall. Now here's Williams. 9 points last game out. He feeds it to Zeller. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Randall. The dish to Dumars. 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 11. Feeds to Noah. Lowry has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Randall dishes to Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio. Dumars against Lowry. LeBron with a screen on Dumars. Lowry passes to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. James has got 5 now.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark. You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here. Well, we got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in free throw percentage, second in fewest turnovers per game, and they were ranked third in blocks. A good, solid defensive team in the paint.
And don't forget how special they were at the foul line. Sometimes that can be an underrated stat, but they were tremendous, and it definitely sealed some wins down the stretch.
Spurs trail by 11. Williams kicks to Dumars. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's LeBron. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game. A good board there, Kevin, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
For Toronto, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. George Hill's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
A free throw off from Joakim Noah.
Boy, they're now shooting just under 60% from the line. I mean, my goodness, that's extremely frustrating when you're a coach because there's nothing you can do about it. Guys are expected to make free throws, and for the fans, I mean, that's one of the worst things to see is your team stepping to the line and botching free throws. They've had a horrible time from the stripe.
Now here's Randall after the miss from Darren Williams. And here's Randall. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Lowry. No luck. Hill with some nice D. Spurs trail by 11. Dishes to Randall. Kicks to Williams. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now Porter. James right side. Outside Lowry. Back to Carter Williams. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Raptors leading by 11. To the paint. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Williams. He's got 7. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Spurs, Darren Williams. At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Take a look at what Williams has done. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Lowry. Pass to Noah. Here's LeBron. And it falls over the rim and in. LeBron's got his third basket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's Williams with the drive, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Darren Williams.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
This is the second attempt from the free throw line. Lowry against Hill. Right side Lowry. Carter Williams dishes to LeBron. Another miss by LeBron. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to Hill. Back to Williams. Randall passes to Hill. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so that's the end of the first half. Raptors lead by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Porzingis is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Abdul Rauf. And it's Dumars in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Noah the screen. Shoots from 14. No good. In and out off the rim. Spurs trail by 8. Now the pass to Abdul Rauf. Gasol a screen. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. He doesn't get the second one. Toronto leading by 7. James kicks to DeBusschere. Kicks it out to James. Drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 10.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Westbrook drives in. James kicks to Moore. Clock at 6. He dishes it to DeBusschere. Back to Moore. Releases. And too long on the shot.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Moore dishes to Westbrook. And Gasol sends it back. That's good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Gasol. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Dumars. And another basket for San Antonio.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Raptors leading by 5. The feed to Westbrook. Low block shot. Here's Moore. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. It's Dumars on the wing. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The three. That doesn't go either for Dumars.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Outside Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's San Antonio with another. Raptors leading by 3. DeBusschere with the screen on Abdul Rauf. In the corner, it's James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Timeout Spurs. And now, your Spurs dance team.
Moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now, here's Leonard. 16 points for him. He feeds it to Gasol, takes the 3. Evans with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 14. The dish to Noah. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the first one drops.
How about the night Noah is having? He has 9 rebounds, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Dumars. To the paint. It's deflected. The offensive rebound. Noah with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Here's Leonard. San Antonio again missing. Raptors leading by 8. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Now, here is DeBusschere. D right on him. And it's Evans missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Abdul-Rauf against Westbrook. Fires, high post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Noah with a screen on Abdul-Rauf. DeBusschere with the screen. Floats one. Some room here for Westbrook. And another basket for Toronto.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Abdul-Rauf. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. DeBusschere's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Now here's Moore. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Westbrook. That's short off the rim. Spurs trail by 10. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Yeah, looking now at some numbers for Evans. How he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 18. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dumars with it. Passes to Porzingis. Left side, Leonard. Abdul-Rauf. Westbrook with the nice D there. Toronto leading by 10. Moore with it. Leonard picks him up. And Moore kicks to Westbrook. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Spurs.
Not only did they shoot a high percentage from the line, Kevin, but this team was outstanding in getting to the line at a high rate. You know, guys found a way to take it up a notch in terms of their free throw shooting, and that's always a key component in winning basketball games.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Randall's checked in for Gasol. Williams comes in for Porzingis, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Abdul Rauf. Now here's Leonard.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that fun.
No doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Now here's Evans. Porter kicks to Lowry. The rebound by the Spurs. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now here's Dumars. Down by 12. He kicks it to Leonard. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Randall. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Leonard with the steal. And here is Williams. 10 points for him. To the paint. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Williams against Lowry. Williams kicks to Dumars. Now Randall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Now here's Williams, following the shot by Evans. And Leonard gets it to go.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Good season for him last year. 11th in steals. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And as we saw last year, I mean, a difficult guy to run the offense against. Constantly jumping the passing lanes.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Toronto also making a switch. James is checked in. Lowry against Williams. The drive by Lowry. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Randall a screen on Lowry. Shoots off the screen. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 5 rebounds tonight. Feeds to Porter. Taken away by Williams. Dishes it to Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Russell Westbrook. His second person, second team.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Here's Porter. Got a hand on it. Here is Williams. He's got 13. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Zeller. Porter pulls it in. Toronto leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 22 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
They get it again. Zeller passes to Randall. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Dumars against Westbrook. Back to Lowry. Kicks it to Porter. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Porter's got his second basket.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here is Lowry. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. DeBusschere is out there with Tyreke Evans. Then there's E'Twaun Moore. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Pass to Randall. Shoots from the right block. Good. He hits the jump shot. Randall's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs. Lowry kicks to Evans. Back to Lowry. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hill. Back to Williams. Launches it. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Lowry dishes to Moore. And that's Evans penetrating, and he gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here is Hill. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like to foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And he knocks down the first one. Leonard, he's checked in for Williams. Joakim Noah is checked in for the Raptors. Both free throws good from Randall. Toronto Toronto leading by 7. Moore passes to LeBron. To Busher with the screen. Noah kicks to Lowe.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Intercepted. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Abdul Rauf, the kick out to Hill. Jacks up a 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. James in the post. Abdul Rauf covering. And the shot is good. 15 points for LeBron.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
DeBusschere with a screen on Abdul Rauf. To the left side wing. Here's Lowry. The shot is off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
That free throw good from Porzingis. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. DeBusschere with the screen on Abdul Rauf. In the corner, it's James. Noah the screen. James with it. He's picked up by Hill. Outside Leonard. Gasol with it. And there's the pass to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. DeBusschere's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The feed to Lowry. DeBusschere with the screen. And it's Lowry penetrating. And again, no good by Toronto.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Porzingis. Deep 2 from Hill. Again, missing Hill. Raptors leading by 6. James kicks to Moore. Put in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. That you've got to take advantage.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will shot from the inbound, but they'll get another chance.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
Now here's Moore. Noah with the screen on Leonard. The drive by James, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent body control here on the terrific spin move. Left the defender in his wake and still was under control to lay it in.
The dish to Gasol. Uncovered. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Pau Gasol.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Now here's Lowry. Moore outside. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. That's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Gasol against Lowry. That's tipped, and they get it back. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Gasol kicks to Hill. Gasol, a screen on LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Couldn't score after going the length of the floor. Spurs trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here is Lowry. He dishes it to LeBron. Noah the screen. LeBron drives in. Noah the pass to Lowry. And here's LeBron outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. To the inside. Porzingis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dave DeBusschere.
At the line for your Spurs, Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Dumars, he's checked in for San Antonio. So he gets them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Raptors leading by 7. Outside Lowry. Rejected by Gasol. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. A huge slam. The perfect end of a fast break.
Grown man's power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, "I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys." Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
The Raptors making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in, down low, and Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Passes it to Leonard. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Down low, layup off the pick. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gasol. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Westbrook dishes to Moore. Good on the shot. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Dumars kicks to Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Some good numbers for Gasol. 8 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
Shooting for San Antonio, Pau Gasol. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Raptors leading by 6. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Westbrook against Abdul Rauf. Looking to end his cold spell. Noah with the block. And here is James. Westbrook passes to Moore. To Busher with the screen. Leonard with the steal. Here's Abdul Rauf. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Gasol. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Westbrook against Dumars. Westbrook kicks to Moore. Noah the screen. And it's Moore penetrating. 5 on the clock. That one rolling around and rims out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 24 points and 2 steals. He's had great awareness out there exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Toronto leading by 6. Westbrook drives in. He kicks to Noah. James in the post. Covered by Dumars. The shot, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Feeds it to Gasol. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Gates team.
The drive by James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Checking out the game LeBron is having. He has 20 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked him down.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Gasol screen. Abdul Rauf the pass to Dumas. Goes back up. And Gasol with the lay-in. Gasol's got 9 points here in the second half.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Kings team.
Westbrook dishes to Noah. San Antonio with the rebound. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gasol.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Westbrook kicks it to Noah. Dishes it to Westbrook. To the inside. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Free throw off from Joakim Noah. Spurs trail by 4. Right side Dumars. Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Clock at 6. Westbrook with the steal. And here comes Moore leading the fast break. Here's James, plenty of space, and the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. I just shoot 2.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
A basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
At the right Spurs, with 1 minute. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
Abdul Rauf against Westbrook. Abdul Rauf gets to Gasol. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 22 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone differently.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
Here's Hill. Kicks it to Zeller. Over in the corner, Williams. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Evans passes to Lowry. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, Joakim. You can see the enthusiasm and passion with which this team is playing, and in a tough building, too.
It was just a big win for us. Being able to take one on the road like this is huge. Now we got a little momentum. Stay focused, and this is what it's all about. It's a lot of fun.
Good luck sustaining it, Joakim. Thank you. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joakim Noah. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.